All right, let's talk about pool sales as well. We are making a huge splash with them during the pandemic because people are looking to get outside without leaving their homes. One company says customers are waiting 3 weeks just to make an appointment, Leslie, to talk about installations for 2021.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, Kelly, if I could install a pool in a high-rise Manhattan apartment building, I might be on the phone waiting, getting on that wait list as well. But it speaks to this broader dynamic. People are just looking for unique ways to be outside, to be together with their family in lieu of other things that they used to do, like go on vacation and go out to eat inside restaurants. People are trying to be more creative. The Peloton has a wait list as well because people are trying to find new ways to exercise. And, what's interesting is by the time these companies really do get their supply chains in order and are able to deliver pools and Pelotons and so forth, will we see an end to the pandemic or potentially summer that would inhibit, the actual sales and getting rid of that inventory?
Yeah, and Robert, what's interesting is they said in sort of suburban New Jersey, it used to be the homes with a pool were not selling so much. And now, of course, it's the complete opposite. People don't even care what the house looks like. They say, it's got a pool, I'm sold.
Yeah, complete opposite. I was talking to brokers today, actually, about why the suburbs are doing so well, what people are buying. The pool is the #1 criteria right now for people looking in Westchester, rural Connecticut, and parts of the Hamptons. And, it makes sense because the community pools are closed right now. A lot of beaches and lakes are closed. The kids can't go to summer camp this year. And so it's the one thing where you can do where they can get some exercise aside from bike riding. They can cool off a little bit. And, it's hard to find houses with existing pools because trying to get one built just from a regulatory community point of view, approval, let alone finding a builder who can do it, is tough.
You mentioned bike sales, by the way. You cannot get a bike.
Can't find a bike.
Can't
find a bike anywhere.
I wonder if bike theft is way up. I'm not saying that people are going to steal it, but clearly there's a hot market, secondary market for this stuff right now. All right, before we go, we have to talk about Dom's favorite subject. It's Costco. The company said its comp sales in July were up 13%. And of course, we'd expect them to get a boost right now. But Wall Street, that was more than double what they were expecting. They also saw more than 75% jump in digital sales. The shares, Dom, only up about 1%, up 17% this year. It's interesting to compare them with BJ's and the other ones. We were having a debate backstage about which would you rather, Costco or BJ's. Since BJ's IPO in 2018, it's up 90%. Costco's up 61%.
I also think it's a factor of where you can actually find a Costco versus a BJ's versus a Sam's Club. Costco has locations in lots of different places. They span so many locations throughout the country. Personally, I've been to a Costco twice in just the last week and a half because there's two within a 10 to 15-minute drive of me. That makes it more accessible. What I did find interesting was the kind of traffic anecdotally at the Costco that I go to is definitely increased. Now, I went on a weekday afternoon after an early shift that I pulled here at CNBC, and it was amazing to me how many people were shopping at Costco at, say, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday or a Tuesday. To me, that kind of speaks volumes about the brand proposition that Costco has. So it doesn't surprise me at all that Costco's doing well at all-time highs.
The top two items are frozen food and liquor. So that's where we're at in America right now.
But if you ever look at the magazine, Leslie, the little Costco monthly thing that they send, you can get a hot tub, you can get patio furniture, you can get exercise equipment.
And a pool? Can you get a pool?
You can get an inflatable one.
So if you can't get a pool, you can get a hot tub.
Exactly.
Yeah, and an inflatable pool. That
exactly.
works too. But if you look at where they saw the biggest increase in sales, it was largely the areas that have seen a spike in cases. The Southeast, the South, Texas. And so it's not surprising that people would be stocking up on frozen food if they're a little more nervous to go out to eat or go to the grocery store. They're looking to kind of buy in bulk.
Yep.
You know what I still do? And I did it this week, and people know what I'm talking about because I ran into a couple fans at my local Costco. They were surprised that I still go for, yes, the rotisserie chicken because it costs $4.99.
How could you not?
$4.99. Chicken is great.
It's the best rotisserie chicken I found out of any grocery store chain or anything.
Yeah, if you left without one, Dom, then I think people should be complaining. That you can't go and leave without one of the rotisserie chickens. Thank you all today for Rapid Fire. Robert Frank, Leslie Picker, and Dom Chu. We really appreciate it.